Hello friends, I am Karthik Kumar Agarwal advocate and you are watching my channel Bharati Law. In our preceding videos, we have looked into the definition of the anticipation and the powers of the controller in cases of anticipation. In our this video, we will be looking into the exceptions to the anticipation that are given under section 29 to 34, which comes under chapter 6 of the Patents Act. This is one of the most important part of the Patents Act. So just because there have been instances where we have to prove before the controller that our application is not anticipated. So all those grounds are being listed into this chapter 6. So when we talk about section 29, it talks about previous publication. So if your application was published before making the application, your invention was published before making the application. So this section 29 can be used. Here we need to remember that the publication which has happened of your invention should be without your consent. So no consent has to be remembered, no consent of the true and first inventor. So there can be cases, for example, you've given your application to an attorney or to an agent, and he publishes it without your consent. So that publication would be not anticipation. When we talk about section 30, so just remember about the previous communication to the government. Here we need to remember about the approvals. So for approvals or for any of the government regulations, you have supplied your invention before making an application. So that would not be an anticipation. So here it can be either the government or any of the person authorized by the government. So government officers or any of the bodies by the government who has been authorized to do that. Then that would not be an anticipation. This can also be the public body as well as private body, but that body should be authorized by the government. Anticipation by public display. Here we need to remember about the exhibitions. This comes under section 31. One catch over here is that these exhibitions should be notified by the central government. For example, trade fairs, which happen, the international trade fairs, which happen. So they are notified by the central government in the official budget. So that would not be an anticipation. Furthermore, any use of the invention during the tenure of that particular exhibition would not be an anticipation. Display of your invention before the learned people would not be an anticipation. Your any of the reports which are being made because of this display would not be an anticipation. Anticipation by public working. Again, it talks about the reasonable trials. So we talk about beta testing and alpha testings in the labs. So if any of those testings are being done, any of the public trials are being done, so that would not be an anticipation because it has been a non-commercial use. Just remember this, that it should be a non-commercial use. Then anticipation by use and publication after provisional specification. Remember section 9 over here. So after making a provisional specification and before making a complete specification, you can do whatever you want with your invention. So in those scenarios also, it would not be an anticipation. In last three cases, 31 to this 33, you just have to maintain a period of 12 months. So in these cases, the final application should be made within a period of 12 months. If you're not making that application within a period of 12 months, then that would then come into the anticipation, and you cannot exhaust these remedies of the exceptions to the anticipation. The last section, when we talk about section 34, it just enumerates section 29 to 33 that any of the instances which has happened into section 29 to 33 would not be considered as an anticipation. So it's a concluding section of this chapter. I hope you liked this video. If you have any doubts, you can always drop them in the comment section below. I'll also be dropping my email ID and my phone number, so you can always drop me a text for any query which you want to discuss personally. Um, so if you like this video, please do hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.